I'm working on a new recipe today. It is for a easy sausage roll. It's made with spicy Italian sausage. Makes a great appetizer. I know you guys are gonna love this one. You're gonna start off by gathering some simple ingredients, including puff pastry, Italian sausage, and some Parmesan cheese. Next, combine the Italian sausage with seasoned breadcrumbs. Not only does this season the meat, it also soaks up some of the fat that's in the meat while it cooks. Then we're gonna grab our puff pastry. This is thawed puff pastry. You're just gonna lay it out flat on a work surface. I like to use a cutting board. You're gonna slice each piece of puff pastry into 2 equal sized rectangles. Then working with one piece of puff pastry at a time, you're going to put some grated Parmesan cheese down the center. You can also use some grated Romano or even Asiago cheese. Then next you're gonna grab the sausage mixture and you're gonna form it into a long, thin log. You wanna make sure that it goes from end to end on your piece of puff pastry. Then mix up an egg wash using 1 egg and a tablespoon of water. And you're gonna wanna brush this on the top edge of the puff pastry. This will hold together your roll as you're rolling it. So neatly tuck up the puff pastry, and you're gonna wanna make a nice firm roll. So then just roll and roll and roll until the edge is covered, and you wanna put the edge seam on the bottom. You're gonna put this into the freezer for about 15 minutes or so. You want the puff pastry to firm up because it will be easier to slice, and it also will bake up nice and crispy and flaky. So you're gonna cut each roll in half, and then you're gonna cut it in half again. Each roll is gonna make 8 sausage rolls. And as you're slicing, you might get a little bit of the Italian sausage onto your knife, and you just wipe that off, and then it will be easy to slice the rolls again. You wanna continue cutting all 4 of the rolls, so you'll have a total of 32 sausage rolls. Then you're gonna place them onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. You can put all 32 of the sausage rolls onto a single baking sheet because they won't spread much while they're baking. Next, grab the egg wash that you used previously, and you're gonna wanna brush that onto each sausage roll. This will make them nice and golden brown while they bake. Then sprinkle with some dried herbs. I'm using a little Italian seasoning blend. And then bake in the oven for about 30 minutes at 400 degrees. I love to serve these with my homemade marinara, but if you have a store-bought brand that you love, absolutely use that, as they will be delicious. You can also freeze these sausage rolls and then just thaw and reheat in a 300-degree oven for about 10 minutes. They make a great party snack. You're gonna love these.